September, it's coming up. It can be a very stressful time for parents with the kids heading back to school. It's time to say farewell to the summer season. We have Victoria Smith in, founder of Stress Less Ladies. Good morning to you.
Morning.
And we are talking about the stressfulness of, yes, sending your kids back to school, but you have 2 children as well. They're not school-aged. Still stressful.
Getting out the door in the morning is like the hardest thing.
Right.
But like the biggest thing I say to my clients or people in general is like mindset is everything. If you start the day thinking that it's going to be stressful, your brain's going to look for evidence of that and it will find it. But if you focus on gratitude or like these special moments with your kids, it'll make the day go a little bit better. So focus on that first.
Right. There's been a lot of research actually supporting
100%.
Okay.
Yeah, mindset's everything.
All right.
And then it's like, what can you control? Because you're able to handle like the unexpected when you can focus on what you can control. So like, where are the shoes? Is the backpack packed? Like you can like one day a week just do your meal prep for like your veggies and your snacks and all that kind of thing. And then the thing that I love is planning. And we got these Beyond Measure boards. It's a local Calgary business. So like this is on our fridge and we plan our meals every day. And like even small kids, you can help get them involved in the chores and chores that help them get out the door in the morning, right? So like put your shoes out, put your backpack out, and have them be part of the family, because so many parents like do it all to get their kids out the door in the morning. No, get them involved.
You need to set your kids up for success, right? Because then when they get older, it's not mom and dad do everything for you.
Exactly, and you don't want to be teaching them when they're grumpy teenagers.
Yeah, and they don't want to be stressed either, because kids feed off your stress, right?
They love routine, so help set them up with that kind of routine.
And I was telling you off camera as well that I always had a list as a kid. I had a mom that worked shift work, and she would just write little empty boxes, and I loved checking it off, even if it was put your shoes in your backpack.
They feel so accomplished throughout the day.
And I love that you have breakfast for dinner. Probably my favorite meal. Let's talk a bit about the meal prepping going on here. You've got some examples in front, so what are we looking at?
So we've just got literally some veggies with some hummus at the bottom and totally green packaging, like mason jars, and some chia pudding with just a little bit of maple syrup. Like it's actually super healthy, but the kids will love it and easy to make.
Do you find that healthiness is a big component of being a little bit less stressed during this time of year?
Yes, if you add in the extra sugar or processed foods to their diets, they're going to run wild, and that's not good for anybody. So try and keep it like normal and neutral.
Okay, any other tips for parents maybe sending their kids off? I know a lot of them are nervous about the start of September.
Yeah, do you know, I always say take a few minutes for yourself once you've done drop off. So like day home is just across the street from me. I'm super lucky. Drop the kids off and I go for a quick walk around the block to like decompress from that, like the chaos of the morning, right? So take some time for yourself.
Absolutely, I like that, because one of the sayings that I've kind of stuck to is self-care isn't selfish. So even though you are taking care of little ones, maybe you need to take care of yourself as well. Which brings us to this next point. You brought it up really quickly. You're doing a really cool thing in September in terms of just, you know, de-stressing a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm just doing this social media campaign called Stress Less September, hashtag Stress Less September, and they're these daily small little challenges that you can do. Buy yourself a fancy coffee, do a YouTube workout, tiny 5 to 10 minute things to take a little bit of stress out of your day. So,
And you have experience in this, Victoria. You came from a corporate background. Now you are doing this. So tell me a bit about your journey. We have about a minute left, and how you feel now.
Yeah. Do you know, when I was working in the corporate world, I tied my identity to my job, and as a result, I worked 60-hour weeks and got shingles twice before the age of 30. But I really, not okay, not normal, but becoming more normal, which isn't good, turned it around, and that's where I got into stress reduction. And so I love this work. I love seeing the difference that it makes for people. So.
And have you been getting a lot of good feedback from people who are participating in the Stress Less challenges, or maybe following your website?
Oh, 100%. My clients are phenomenal.
Okay, so wonderful. Okay, some great tips in front of us here. Remember, put out the clothes beforehand. Meal prepping is huge. These chore boards, really trendy and fun. For more tips and information, of course, you can head to stresslessladies.com. Victoria, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.